Oh, twinkle toes, did you see that?
Oh, thank you.
Oh, you just made me, did you get that on camera?
Positive, caring, ambitious, spontaneous.
My school prediction is 4-0 to England.
I want to say just vibes. And just me, authentically me.
The atmosphere, the whole lot, man, electric, crazy.
Hi, my name's Lipa. I'm the eldest. I'm the eldest on my mum's side of the family, so the first grandchild. So when people are like pressure, yeah, I don't think I feel that. When I was younger, in school, the guys would always be held at a high level and the girls would always be second best, and I didn't like that. And I wanted to be the best, and I sort of then tried to take some of the traits that boys would have, so that slight masculinity or dominance, and used to apply it at playtime. So if the guys wanted to take the football off of me, I'd be like, no, it's mine. If you want it, come get it. And as a woman, I think it's always that. From a young age, when the teachers like pick up the chairs and they'll always ask the boys and not the girls, and I'd go and stack two up and put them away because I've always wanted to be better or the best. And then I grew up, started to realise that actually I'm a low-key feminist. I was like, I don't want to be second best. I want to be the best or be a challenger. So I think that's probably where it first started, and then translated over to sports and my sporting ambitions at a young age. And then I found this sport called football. I'm not sure if you know of it, but yeah, I fell in love with it. And it was my sort of safe haven. Being Muslim is great. Like, nowhere in my religion does it say you can't participate in sports. But then culture gets in the mix of it. And then everyone's like, oh, so you can't because you're supposed to be at home and you're not supposed to be doing this. You should be settled down now. My great-great-great-great-great-grandmother, I know for a fact that that was her life. But I don't want it to be my life, and I don't want it to be the life of my siblings, or if I have children in the future, my children. I want to have a job, and I want to have a job that I love, and I don't want it to be a traditional one. I want to be rebellious with it. Pre my first semi-professional match, life was amazing. No one knew I was Muslim. I was just on the cover. It was great. Then coming to training, first time with my headscarf on. It's like, well, hi guys, it's me, but I'm just different. Now I'm wearing joggers and a long sleeve top, and that's my choice. Sort of exploring my identity, who I am, and it connects with my why. And my religion plays a big part of my why. But going back to my first game, I was super nervous, like butterflies in my stomach, like, I don't know what I'm doing. It was going well, it was going good. And then we were 1-0 down. And then I started to get like hate. I was doing my thing and then I hear aeroplane noises and booing. So why are they booing me? I could play football, you know. And then I hear airplane noises. I'm like, what does that mean? What do airplane noises mean? What 16-year-old will know why people are shouting or making airplane noises every time the ball lands at their feet? Then I put 2 and 2 together. Slowly, very slowly realised that it was referring back to a tragic event that happened to the Twin Towers and 9/11, which is disgusting. first and foremost. Second of all, I was just a kid. I was just exploring my identity. And that goes to show that anyone could hate you because they don't understand you or your why. And I had a lot of negativity that match. I went to training and I got negativity thrown at me during training. But it was actually someone I looked up to. It was a coach. So that's when I was like, wow. So when sometimes it will be people your age, people older, people you used to look up to, people you used to have a great relationship with, and then one day, because you chose a certain pathway and you chose to change your why, people won't agree with you. Pick up your cup, take your table and chair with you, and go and find another team. In that split second, I could have chosen to take off my headscarf. In that split second, I could have said, no, I don't want to play football anymore. And in that split second, my future would have been completely different. The way I sort of tried to channel my energy was to have an aim. And my aim is a quote, which goes like this: I'm going to change the world with a hijab on my head and a ball on my feet. I created that quote at the moment when I thought I was going to quit sports. And I feel as though that quote sort of was saving me from drowning. Like, I imagine it as a massive floaty that sort of helped me in like when I was like stranded at sea and I was like all by myself and it just came out of nowhere. When I thought I was all alone in a small town, I was alone because there was no one that looked like me that was into sports. As soon as I went out to university, I started seeing people that looked like me. Muslim sisters that wore headscarf, playing basketball, people that have challenged governing bodies on wearing the headscarf and being able to play sports. And now my eyes are open and they're like, all this time I've been told I need to give up on sports, and then there's all of you. So bring out your authentic self and be you, because people will one day see you for you. And I wish I could tell my younger self that. The best thing that I'd say about being Muslim, excluding the community, the brotherhood and sisterhood, personally would be my hijab, my headscarf. Because it went from this stranger, this strange thing on my head, to people hate it. It's been through a lot with me. And it went through like something that I wasn't comfortable with, to now like, hey guys, my name's Lipa, I'm gonna change the world with a hijab on my head and a ball at my feet, and it's sort of me. It's my crown. It's like Queen Elizabeth. You won't tell her to take her crown off, so why are you gonna tell me to take mine off? If something doesn't happen, there's something better waiting for you. You might want a rose, but actually you've got the end result might be a garden of roses. That's how I see it. Just go with the flow and hope for the best. Just be yourself, be authentic, just be a nice person. Like, I think in this world we just try and be someone else, or try and be a carbon copy of someone else, that we forget ourselves. What do you want yourself to be in the future? Do you want to be happy and love what you do? Or do you want to be upset and unsure about your future, but you're there because everyone else boarded the same train? And I chose to go the route alone, and I mean, it's been wonderful.